Quick tip, part 2. When doing your clock spring, you want to tape this pretty flat so it can fit underneath. Make sure though, when you tape it, you have a tail so you can feed it through, grab the tail, and you're able to pull it and push it at the same time. When you do this, you want to go inward and then down and then the rest of the way past, because for automatic trucks, we have a shift linkage for your dash that you won't be able to sneak this past. You'll have to go in and then around and through. When you feed this through, it might be easier to pull off this retainer. All this is a 1/4" drive socket, 3 Phillips head screws, and a key cylinder. For the key cylinder, you want to make sure it's in the auxiliary position. Then just take an O-ring pick, and in this tiny little groove here, there's a hole, and you can pull it out. Make sure when you're putting this back together, there is 3 silver screws that you'll pull out in total on this project, 2 of which have a lip on them. They are for your clock spring. The one without the lip is for the retainer. Make sure that when you're putting your clock spring back in, that your 2 wires for your horn are bent under and tucked. So when this sits flat, it can actually sit flush. Mine weren't bent and my turn signal wasn't lining up and my tilt steering wouldn't work. I took it all apart, realized those wires were poking up through here, tucked them back in, everything works. While I was doing this, I also went and changed out my ignition switch. All it is 2 11mm nuts that sit right on the column. They're not on there very tight and you only really need to snug them down, nothing more than that. Just had to pop off that connector. There's just that clip and this similar clip on the back side. I just used the side of my O-ring pick and pop that out. Then all you have to do is line up this bar, which goes down and comes to a hook. That hook just goes in the slot, so you just have to line that up on there. Put that groove with the hook, or with the bar, and then just pay attention to your old ignition switch, and pay attention to the little rings where your nuts went. Line it up as best you can. Later on, I'll go in and fine tune it or so, but that's about it.